Hey everybody, this is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading, and today's reading is called Baby It's Magic, Their Energy Towards You, okay? So we're gonna try to channel some good vibes in this reading, all right? But as always, Spirit will take the energy where it wants to go, and we are merely along for the ride, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. And for those of you that would like to join the extended reading, I will be having an 18+ extended reading, and the link to my Vimeo channel for that will be below if you feel like checking that out. And I'm super excited. For those of you that have been around for a while, you know that I've used the Dirty Little Grab Bag as an oracle deck that I developed like a year ago, and I actually did a new version of the Dirty Little Grab Bag called Dirty Little Grab Bag Remixed, okay? And I'm done making those cards, and as soon as they get here, I will be using them on my Vimeo channel for the 18+ extended readings, okay? So I'm super excited to do that for you guys. And for those of you that are wondering, I do personal readings, and information below in my description box for how to request a personal reading. You'll find that there. For those of you that would like to check out my other YouTube channel, I have another channel called Light of Ascension Tarot. And the link to that channel is below, and I just started doing zodiac readings there. And I also have a ton of other readings there as well. Feel free to check that out. And for those of you that would like to follow me on TikTok or Instagram, details for how to do so are in my description box below, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Pile number 1 is the black tea light. Pile number 2 is the yellow tea light. And pile number 3 is the blue tea light. Okay, how's everyone's allergies been doing this year? They've been out of control, haven't they? Especially here in Texas, they have really been out of control. And I can feel it kind of in my voice, affecting my voice a little bit with all the stuff in the air. So let me know how you guys are doing and how you're feeling. I went to yoga today though, so I'm in good spirits, everybody, and I'm ready to do your reading. Let's go ahead and do it. Let me just grab my beautiful spray here, okay? Florida water. Let's go ahead and get into it. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the black tea light, and today's reading is called Baby It's Magic, Their Energy Towards You. And I will be having an 18+ extended reading. For those of you that would like to continue on with me, there is a link to my Vimeo channel below, okay? And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Pile number 1, okay? Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to my beautiful pile number 1s who come here today seeking your guidance. Thank you for allowing me to be the medium in the channel between yourself and pile number 1. Okay, you guys, I'm also getting the number 6. So somebody's birthday could be on the 6th of the month or in June, or if somebody's maybe having a birthday around right now, okay? So happy birthday to all of you that are having birthdays right now, but Spirit's just showing me the number 6 here, okay? So let's go ahead. Okay. Spirit also just told me something is flat as a Frisbee. I don't know if I've never heard that expression before, but something about a Frisbee or something being as flat as a Frisbee, or, you know, people would always say like flat as a board or something. Do you guys remember that old thing back in the day when you'd put your fingers underneath people and you'd go light as a board, or light as a feather, stiff as a board, light as a feather, stiff as a board. And then you would try to lift people with your fingers and like levitate. Have you guys ever done that? Anyway, Spirit is just showing me that, okay? I also just heard air kiss, or like heard someone like blowing someone a kiss or giving someone an air kiss. So maybe you did that recently, or maybe you have a thing where you say air kisses or something like that, okay? Anyway, we could have air signs here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and Spirit just also said to me, paisley and daisies, okay? So maybe some of you are looking at different clothing, or you're drawing things, or whatever it is, or your flowers. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's find out for my pile Okay, Spirit also just told me like vintage cars. So maybe this person likes vintage cars or does something with cars, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it. Also, I feel like some of you could have a brother or father that's like super into vintage cars, okay? Pile number 1, I feel like your guardian angel is sending you an air kiss today. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what is their energy towards my pile number 1s. We have the World card. Okay, not bad, pile number 1. We'll get a few more here to start out with, a few more here. How is this person viewing pile number 1, please? How are they, or how's their energy? Actually, I keep saying viewing, but how's their energy? Well, okay, with Judgment and the World card, 2 major arcanas, okay? And so coming out real strong here, and I feel like this person is saying, baby, you rock my world, or you rock my boat, you rock my world. Also, Judgment is the spirit of primal fire. So something about you is very raw and causes this person to feel like, you know, invigorated with desire, the primal fire, all of that, okay? And yeah, I'm just noticing the pink and purple here too. So maybe some of you love those colors, or those are your favorite colors, or you're wearing something like that. Okay, also people who wear all black could be in this reading too, or wear black a lot, because Judgment in the World, it's like Saturn and Pluto, okay? So very intense energy, and fire and Saturn, okay? Let's go ahead and see. Spirit, can you show me? Baby, it's, woo, okay, there we go now. There we go now. And here we go now. Pile number 1. We have the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. And, you know, this person is going through some big changes in their life right now. And you're looking pretty good, okay? And I do feel like this person could have gone through a breakup or a separation here with the World and Judgment, or they could be contemplating that or considering that. Also, this person could be going through a massive career change as well too. But their world is definitely getting rocked, okay? And I see that this person is putting in a lot of effort to the things that they're doing right now, whatever that is, their work, their dreams, whatever they're trying to inspire within, okay? But I feel like their energy towards you is like, after I get done with this phase, or after I'm done, you know, doing what I've been doing, I'm coming towards you, baby, okay? Baby, it's magic, with the 2 of Cups showing up here. And, you know, better days ahead is what I just heard too. So this person could be telling you that there's better days ahead. And for those of you that have been going through work issues, money issues, all different kinds of considerations, maybe issues with, you know, exes, baby daddies, baby mamas, all of that. I'm kind of seeing that energy here too, pile number 1, okay? So for those of you that have been going through some big changes, or they've been going through some big changes, I just heard better days ahead. And, you know, looking forward to seeing you and spending time with you. I also feel like with the 6 of Swords, they're saying, my mind is at ease when I'm with you. You know, not only do you rock my world, okay, with Judgment in the World, but my mind is truly at ease when I think of you or when I see you, okay? And I also feel like with the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, this person is saying that they really admire you. They admire your independence. They imagine what it would be like to be with you for some of you here. Because I just, you know, I was going to say another word and Spirit just said, no, you should say imagine instead. So I feel like this person is saying, hey, I imagine us together and better days ahead where we could be together, or we can have more time together. And I also feel like with the World and Judgment, this person is saying that they noticed you right away, even if they didn't show it, okay? Or even if they were playing it cool with the 6 of Swords, because the 6 of Swords is pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? Not in a bad way, it's just cool. It's a Mercury and Aquarius card. And, you know, it's the Lord of earned success as well. So it's like, okay, I've earned this. I've gone through some hard times. I've gone through some challenging things in my life. And it's been, you know, ups and downs with the world and judgment. But I know and I believe that I am going on to better paths, okay, here. And I feel like this person has been working on improving their life specifically because they would like to land a high quality person like yourself, okay? And a lot of people feel that they can't really embark upon the whole, you know, they're not going to feel good about having a relationship until they have some measure of success in their life, okay? And, you know, with you are the Nine of Pentacles, pile number 1. So you're coming off as being someone who has their stuff together. You're coming off as somebody who is solid. You're coming off as somebody who, you know, also expects that your partner have their stuff together, okay? Whether that's financially, work, direction in life. I feel like you guys want to be with somebody who's motivated and somebody who's working hard, okay? And you may like being with people that have money or have a good, I mean, it's nice to have a partner that can, I feel like you guys can take care of yourselves, but it's nice to have a partner that can be supportive, okay? And I feel like this person is saying, you know, what's that song? For all those times you stood by me, for all the truth that I didn't see, for all the joy you bring into my life. What's that song? For you, I'd give it all. My life is until I found you. I feel like it's a Celine Dion song or something like that. But anyway, until I found you, okay? So it's like this song where it's like my life was incomplete or something was incomplete before I found you, all right? And you put my mind at ease, you put my soul at ease with the Two of Cups. And also, I feel like this person feels very friendly towards you, very engaging, like they want to engage you. They want to, I feel like with the Judgment and the World card, they don't want to come off as too intense though. So they're playing it a little cool here, okay? And, but they're like, I got a fire burning for you, baby. All right, so let's go ahead. This is interesting energy, pile number 1. Let's see what else we have here. We have Archangel Sandalphon, with you now. Yeah, so I said your guys' guardian angels were already sending you a kiss through the reading, and here we have Archangel Sandalphon right here. And, you know, this person is saying, if you've been through tough times, if they've been through tough times, then they can appreciate somebody who's been through challenging times in their life and manages to stay very strong, okay? And I feel like this person is saying you deserve to have somebody around you that, you know, like truly appreciates you for that. And I feel like some of you might have like a rags to riches story, or you may have come from, you know, and not having a whole lot of money growing up, or having some challenging situations around you where you had to grow up very early, okay, which made you guys be super independent. And I think this person sees this about you, pile number 1, and they're saying, you know, here, I'm with you now, okay? Through whatever's going on, you know, the ups and downs of life, I'm with you now, okay? And we have here attraction, Mars, and hot. Yeah, that is coming with you now too. I feel like this person is saying, can I be a part of your world? You know, would you let me in? I'd like to be with you now. Like being with you now in my life would be a sign of personal achievement and success for me as well, is what I feel like this person is saying. We have attraction, Mars, and hot, and that's coming out under Judgment, which I said is the spirit of primal fire. So there we go. I'm feeling hot, hot, hot in pile number 1. We have guarded and vulnerability. So you guys, and she looks very much like the Nine of Pentacles. She has that same kind of like leaning back kind of stance. And she also looks like the female figure on the World card too, kind of that leaning back or kind of pulling back kind of energy. And I feel like you guys, because you've had to stand on your own and go through many difficult situations, some of you may have had to grow up very early. All right. And Spirit is telling me something about an apartment, or somebody's apartment, or something that happened at an apartment that was like a really, really big deal, or changed something for you guys. And that could have been when you were growing up, or it could have been, you know, recently in the last couple of years or something. But Spirit's mentioning that, pile number one. So take it if it resonates, but or take it if it applies to you, not if it resonates, you know. If it applies, then you know. Anyway, but we have guarded, and so feeling a little bit guarded, all right? And I think this person knows that you're a little bit guarded at times. And with, you know, the Nine of Pentacles, she can be a little bit guarded. You know, she's worked to get to where she is in life, and it hasn't been, you know, the easiest road, and she's put a lot of hard work and effort into that. She's coming from the Eight of Pentacles, so she's been working and doing her best to take care, you know, of her own garden, right? It's like, whatever, how does your garden grow? Isn't there a nursery rhyme or something with that? How does your garden grow? But anyway, I feel like with the Two of Cups, this person is saying, how can I kind of like melt the ice here, you know? And with Saturn too, Saturn being kind of like that cold, remote planet, okay? And with Judgment being the fire, and it's like, how can I, you know, how can I get to you? How can I reach you? How can I warm you up? And she actually looks like she's kind of physically cold. You know what I mean? So maybe some of you like to wear shawls, or you are always physically cold, or you know, some people look really beautiful in shawls, you know, or they look in scarves, really big scarves that look like shawls, you know, or have those like wrap shirts kind of things where they're like wrapped around you. And, yeah, and I feel like, you know, you guys have been through your ups and downs, and I feel like this person sees that about you, but I also feel like you guys just don't want to put up with any BS, okay? And that's, and I don't feel like you're fighting anything right now, pile number one. I don't feel like you're, you know, angry as hell about anything right now. I feel like you're just at a place where if something isn't working, fine, then it's not meant for me. It's a very practical kind of a stance towards love. And some of you may be playing a little bit hard to get with this person too. And I do think they're finding that to be pretty hot. And it is enticing them, if you're wondering, pile number one. And we have the Lovers here coming out under the Two of Cups. So this is from my deck, Soul Messages, and here you can see one guy with two women. One's wearing white, one's wearing all black, one's wearing white. I talked about, you know, somebody who wears all black earlier in the reading. Somebody needing to make an uncomfortable decision about love. And I talked about how this person may be coming out with the World and Judgment, may be coming out of a pretty heavy phase of their life where they have since moved on, and they have had to make some really stark and uncomfortable decisions for themselves that have caused them to let go of situations and try to move forward in their life, okay? And, you know, with the Two of Cups, we need to decide, are we gonna put our love and attention and energy into this person or into that person, okay? And this person, I feel like pile number one has had to think about these decisions a lot and the type of person that they want to be with, you know? Do they want to be with someone who's more their equal, or do they want to be with someone that, you know, is like a damsel in distress or whatever? You know what I'm saying, pile number one? You're not giving me damsel in distress types of vibes, pile number one. And maybe some of you have been a little bit guarded because you know that this person needs to make a certain decision about love. They need to make some decisions about that. And until that situation is completely expired and done, you're in your zone. I feel like pile number one, okay? You're in your zone. We have the Numious and the Mysterious, okay? I feel like pile number one, a lot of people can't really, you might be like a cat with 9 lives, pile number 1, but they don't really know how you do it. I feel like people look at you and they go, how does pile number 1 do it? Okay. And some of you may really have the Midas touch with things that you do. And if you haven't found that out about yourself yet, I feel like you will. And we have the numinous and the mysterious right here. So some of you may be, you know, into ESP, psychic ability, telekinesis, the unnameable, the inner knowing, other worlds, intuition, enigma. I also feel like you are a bit of an enigma to this person, or you may be to a lot of people, and like people can't quite figure you out, pile number 1. And maybe that's because you're a little bit guarded. I feel like there are some people in your life that don't know everything about your past, okay? And Spirit is giving the S names right now, okay? Let me see if I'm getting any. Okay, Spirit is giving me S and T names like Steph or Terry or something like that. I'm like Viteria or Terry or something like that. Could be V names as well. But if you know someone with that name, it could be a non-English name that I'm picking up on too. All right, Viteria, Viteri, something like that. Victory, something that might be a masculine name that's not, that's like European or some other not English name. Anyway, yeah, so I do feel like you guys are quite mysterious about yourselves, and you give people a good impression, pile number 1. You definitely come off as knowing your shit and being in full command of your destiny and all of that. But I think a lot of people don't really know how much it took you to get to where you are today and some of the things that maybe happened in your past, okay? And I feel like this person finds that very intriguing about you, because you're like, you know, you're like an onion that has many, many layers. I feel like pile number 1, all right? And we have trine and flow. So this person trying to, you know, harmonize with you, trying to find out more about you, trying to support you here with this with you now. And, you know, I feel like if you guys haven't felt like you've been in the flow in your life, I feel like Spirit is saying get ready, because you guys are going to start feeling a lot more like flowing with what you're doing. All right. And life is going to seem easier. All right. But I also feel like this person is saying that they feel energized when they're around you, and they feel like an easy breezy, beautiful cover girl energy around you, pile number 1, okay? And they enjoy you, they see benefits from being around you, and they like indulging in time spent with you, okay? Or this is what they want, you know, this is what they're trying to create with you. A trine in astrology is a beneficial aspect that has the nature of the planet Jupiter. So it has to do with this, you know, very loving and expansive and promising type of an aspect, okay? Something that works well for us, a nice gift that we received in this lifetime, okay? This person may even want to give you a gift as well. We have here determination. Wow, look at this, okay? So we have attraction, Mars and hot, and then we have determination and judgment. So this person's like, I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna knock down those walls of yours, pile number 1. I'm gonna get to know you more. I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna figure you out. I'm going to set sail for destination you, pile number 1, okay? This person feeling very determined with trine and flow to get into your energy and to get moving towards you, all right? And nice, pile number 1. I mean, how do you feel about that? How does that make you feel? Because I feel like some of you have been kind of guarded towards love in a way, all right? But, or maybe you're just playing a little bit hard to get as well. That's cool, pile number 1. Keep up the good work. We have air. Again, with the air, we have hummingbird and air energy. So more stuff with the air, as I was mentioning earlier, air signs and, you know, blowing your guardian angel, blowing you a kiss through the air, okay? And with the hummingbird, you know, this person, if you look at the red on the throat chakra there, this person really determined to get you to open up and to get you to talk, all right? And maybe some of you here with the World card and the Nine of Pentacles have been, I mean, I think you're friendly with the Two of Cups, pile number one. You're giving off the impression that you're friendly and open to, you know, exchange pleasantries, if you will, pile number one. But I also think that sometimes you guys are, you know, just waiting for people to say or do something that pisses you off. And then you're like, I'm out of here. Okay. And with the World and Judgment, we may have this attitude of like, you know, if you say one thing wrong or if you do one thing wrong, I'm freaking out of here. And pile number one, is that you? Do you do that sometimes? And, you know, people may really want to watch what they say around you, or maybe you're trying to watch what you say around this person. But I do feel something like that coming through. All right. So hummingbird coming through for you guys here. And I also feel like this person's a little determined to, you know, kind of get into trouble with you or stick their nose in your business or that type of thing. And I mean that in a, you know, not in a weird way, but in like a naughty type of a way, pile number one, okay? We'll get to that later in the 18 plus reading. But then we have here prosperity. Yes, prosperity is your birthright, pile number one, okay? And I talked about how, you know, you like jackpot, baby, like how you guys want to meet someone that has their stuff together. And I'm seeing the number 84, 8 and 4, or 87, okay? So somebody's birthday could be on April 8th, or August 4th, or we could have July 8th or the August 7th, okay? Because I'm seeing those numbers here. And but prosperity is coming in strong here, okay? And I feel like I'm seeing the word Tracy, Mary, Darcy, like a name that ends in ACY, okay? And it's straight up 12 o'clock right now, which means, you know, for those of you, it's the height of the day right now. So the height of your prosperity, like I'm looking at my clock right now, it says straight up 12 o'clock, 12 p.m., okay? And if you look, it's this prosperity, right? And going straight up to the top, I feel like for you. And it's very attractive to this person because I feel like you give off an energy of prosperity to this person that they find, you know, indulgent, interesting, mysterious, and intriguing. I feel like some of you here with the World and Judgment card, it maybe wasn't always that way. And I do feel like some of you in this pile could have paid down a lot of debt recently, or you know, maybe in the past, some of you even had to declare bankruptcy, or you had to go through some type of credit counseling, whatever it was. I feel like, or you just didn't grow up with a lot of money, or maybe you got into some trouble with credit card debt or something like that. Pile number one, if that's you, I just feel like Spirit is coming through in this message here with the Nine of Pentacles and prosperity to tell you that, you know, it's like, how did I recover from that with this mystery here in the Numius? Maybe you guys don't even know half the time, but through a lot of hard work. But I feel like prosperity is your destiny. And as you guys, you know, move through your life, you're just going to find that out even more, I feel like, okay? And, you know, maybe some of you have been used to having to make difficult decisions in relationships that have to do with money and things like that too, all right? Anyway, I'm telling you these details because if they, you know, if they apply to you, then it's verifying your reading, all right? Ace of Swords. So this person's like, what's up? You know, do you guys remember that song by Four Non Blondes called What's Up from back in the day? And so I step outside and I take a deep breath and I get real high and what's going on? Okay, anyway, I don't know why I'm getting that song, but maybe some of you like that song from the 90s. And, but anyway, Ace of Swords, okay? So it's like, what's up? You know, what's up with you? I'm trying to talk to you. And, You know, I feel like this person is saying, I'm curious and I'd like to find out more about you. You know, you got a cool thing going on. You got a good thing going on, baby, pile number 1. And this person's like, you know, hey, I'm trying to holler. I'm trying to have a conversation. I'm trying to get to know you. I feel like there's also something about making plans as well. They're like, can I get in on your busy schedule? Can I see you? Can we talk? I'm looking forward to talking to you. I'm looking forward to seeing you. And I feel like you guys, with the Ace of Swords, you guys come across as very sharp as well. And people that don't really like suffer fools. Also, some of you may have really outstanding ideas around money or doing something different financially, etc. And new ideas that could really, really pay off, okay? And I feel like this person likes this about you because I feel like some of their partners in their past maybe haven't really been like that. And, you know, you're something different. I feel like pile number 1 than maybe what this person has been used to. And, you know, so they also, I feel like, want to come off as being very sharp or smart and want to come off as being, you know, pretty straightforward and, you know, just very like, you know, on target, on point, straight on, straight through, and not mincing any words, you know, and keeping that line of communication open. All right. And, yeah, I feel like with the Ace of Swords, they want to they don't want, with the mystery in the Ace of Swords, they don't want what their intentions are or what they're trying to say or do to be like a mystery to you, because I feel like that's something that causes you guys to be guarded, okay? Because the Ace of Swords is all about truth and the power of truth and the power of our voice, okay? And I also feel like the Ace of Swords is saying, watch out for some incoming messages, pile number 1, about your future prosperity and certain ideas that you have right now, because there's a message incoming about that, all right? And about your determination and all of that too, which is getting layered into this reading. And for those of you that would like to join me on the, Spirit is telling me something about pants and cookies. And I don't know why, but I don't know, maybe someone was eating cookies and got a bunch of crumbs or whatever all over their pants or something, but Spirit just wanted to mention that, and they've been bugging me to say that for like the last 5 minutes. So anyway, pile number 1, that is what I'm getting for you. If you'd like to go further with me on this little adventure with the Fool on the bottom of the deck, you can certainly join me on the extended reading, which will be 18 plus, and we'll get more into their thoughts around that. And for those of you that enjoyed my reading, you can show me a little love. I have a tip jar in my description box if you feel like showing me a little love today. Thank you so much, pile number 1. I appreciate your comments, your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, all of that. I read every single one of your comments, okay? Thank you so much, pile number 1, and take care. Let's move on to pile number 2. Okay, let's do it. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. You chose the yellow tea light, and today's reading is called Baby It's Magic, Their Energy Towards You, okay? So we're gonna find out what's going on, what their energy is, and we will be having an 18 plus extended reading for those of you that would like to join me on my Vimeo channel. There'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below, okay? Pile number 2. So let's go ahead and get into it. I love that you guys chose the yellow tea light. I almost actually changed that yellow tea light out for the white tea light, and Spirit was like, no, keep it, okay? So sometimes I feel like I get direction about what tea lights to use, and I'll get like certain things flash in my mind, and I'm like, okay, I need to use those colors. But maybe some of you love yellow, or that's your favorite color, or you've been focusing on the solar plexus, recently, or you just like that bright energy, that bright light, golden solar energy today for you, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it for pile number 1. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the energy of pile number 2. Did I just say pile number 1? Please connect me to the energy of pile number 2 who comes here today seeking your guidance. Thank you for allowing me to be the medium in the channel between yourself and pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2, because of that, Spirit's showing me like people maybe who like weren't the best at math or weren't the best at like remembering certain formulas, or weren't the best with numbers, maybe growing up or something. Is that you, pile number 2? Maybe you guys are more like creative types here, but let's see if Spirit will give me any more channeled messages before we jump into the tarot, okay? Spirit is showing me a fireplace with a fire burning, okay? It just reminds me of that song, Shorty's got it burning on the dance floor. Whoa. That fire burning. Is that Sean Kingston? Fire burning on the dance floor. Shorty's got it burning on the dance floor. Anyway, pile number 2. If you know what that song is, you can drop it in the comment box below. And okay, Spirit's also talking to me about pancakes, the difference between flapjacks and pancakes. Are flapjacks, is that like a Southern thing? Is that a Southern name for pancakes? I feel like someone could have talked about this, or like I feel the energy of someone who had an argument about, not an argument, but maybe just like a fun jesting back and forth about a particular pronunciation of something, or about what something is called, like pop versus soda, flapjack versus, you know, pancake, or tomato versus tomato, like that type of thing, okay? I'm kind of getting that energy here, so maybe somebody had that. We could have some people here that are good with grammar, or maybe someone was correcting your grammar. Pile number 2, maybe you were good at grammar, but math really wasn't your thing. Let's go ahead and see. Anything else here for my pile number 2s? Okay, Spirit's talking to me about a purse. Maybe someone's getting a new purse. I also feel like I'm getting the energy of someone, Spirit's showing me someone spilling something on their purse, like water, or just some kind of thing, like spilling a little on your purse and being like, what does this mean? Should I get a different one? Blah, blah, blah. Or maybe you just want to get a different one. Also, Spirit is talking to me about a merce, which is a man purse, okay? A lot of people call it a merce, and it's pretty cool sometimes when guys carry them, and maybe it's like a computer bag, but also, you know, is also like something you wear across your chest, and then you can keep other things in it, and it's kind of has that, maybe this person carries a merce, all right? I'm getting that kind of like man bun guy who carries a merce type of thing going on here, okay? Pile number 2, very interesting. So let's go ahead and see. Baby, it's magic, their energy towards you. For my pile number 2s, baby, it is magic time. Pile number 2, let's see. Let's see. We have the 4 of Cups, okay? And we're gonna get a few of them out, all right? And we got I feel like with this 4 of Cups, it's like we got a good thing going. Why would anything change? That type of thing, okay? But let's go ahead and see what else here. Their energy towards pile number 2, okay? The Queen of Pentacles. So, you know, the 4 of Cups, I feel like this person at times may be kind of up and down in their feelings, and you may be a person, this person could also struggle sometimes with depression, or they may struggle with moodiness or feeling up and down at different times, okay? And this person may sometimes feel a little bit down in the dumps about themselves, self-esteem wise, or they may feel, you know, like they like to do the things that they know, or the things that are familiar to them. But when it comes to new things, I feel like this person may hold back a little bit, okay? And I feel like what they're saying about you, it's 12-12 right now in your reading, pile number 2, okay, 12-12. I feel like what they're saying about you is that you're a person that, you know, is there for people, and you're very caring, and that, you know, you're a very capable and reliable and dedicated type of a person, okay? And I feel like because of that, this person trusts you, or they get these types of vibes from you, okay? And with the Four of Cups, we have the Moon in Cancer, and the Queen of Pentacles in Tarot is a Capricorn, okay? Because all the queens represent cardinal energy. Cardinal Earth is Capricorn. So we have, you know, Capricorn, Cancer energy, which are opposite signs. And it can be kind of like a mother and child type of an energy too with that, or a father and, you know, maybe there's some type of thing going, maybe this person, you know, needs to, I feel like sometimes you have to show this person that it's not the end of the world, or that things are be okay. Maybe sometimes they get a little babyish at times, pile number 2, and you're kind of the one that helps them see like things aren't that bad, okay? But let's go ahead and see. Let's go ahead and see. Also, if you guys have been feeling kind of moody or been feeling kind of down and out lately, I feel like this person is, you know, wondering a little bit about what's going on, because generally I feel like you guys are, you know, like you have a strong backbone, pile number 2, or you're kind of one of those salt of the earth type of people, okay? But let's go ahead and see. Baby, it's magic. Their energy towards, also I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, their energy towards you is, I just want to take care of you, or I just want to, they may even want to do some things for you around your house, or like fix things or do things, or, you know, maybe you want them to do stuff like that for you, okay? But let's go ahead and see for my pile number 2s, what is their energy towards my pile number 2s. Also, some of you could remind them of their mother, okay? And, or their father, or whoever, whatever gender you are watching this, but I feel like some of them think that you kind of remind them of their mother. And for some people, you know, some people like that. Some people are really into that energy, okay? And there definitely is, there could be a child involved in this situation too, with the Page of Pentacles. Also, the Page of Pentacles is a very friendly type of an energy. When I'm, just for me, when I've seen it come up in readings, I oftentimes read that as a friend, or someone who is very friendly, or someone who really appreciates your support, okay? And I feel like you could be there for this person at times when they're really down, or maybe when they need, you know, comforting, or maybe when they need money, or maybe when they need, you know, like you're a person that this person can really count on. And I feel like they, with the Page of Pentacles here, they would like to show you their gratitude, you know, and if you have been feeling a little bit, pile number 2, if you've been feeling like the people in your life, like you give so much to them and they never seem to really appreciate you at times, or they're just kind of ungrateful at times for what you're trying to do, especially for those of you that have kids, you know, maybe sometimes your kids are giving you, giving you a big old headache too, because they've been moody or they've been funky lately. And it's like, okay, you know, you're old enough to do some things yourself, and you need to do some more things around here, okay? So for those of you that are parents, you know, my heart, you know, especially with younger kids or kids under 18, my heart goes out to you, because that's a lot of work, okay? And some of you here could have been single moms, or maybe you were raised by a single mother. But anyway, pile number 2, I'm just getting this type of energy. And I do feel like this person likes someone who can make them feel better, all right? Someone who, like when they're down, makes them a bundt cake, or when they're upset, they make them a thing of cinnamon rolls, or when they're upset, they come over and help out with something. Or, you know, I feel like this person really does need that type of nurturing. And, you know, but I also feel like this person wanting to thank you for being there for them, or to thank you for helping them out of a tough situation. Maybe they were having a bad day and you gave them some good advice, okay? And yeah, so we have the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. So I feel with the Page of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords, oh, look, there's the Devil on the bottom of the deck, okay? More Capricorn type energy. But I feel like sometimes this person, they want to show you that they care, or they want to put in effort, or they want to be there, or they want to show their appreciation. But I also feel like this person gets distracted a lot too with the Seven of Swords, okay? And they could get, their attention gets pulled in another direction. And also, I feel like this person could think that, you know, your attention could get pulled in another direction if they don't like take some action, or they don't really make something happen here, okay? And I feel like there's a little bit here, pile number 2, about a situation being a bit unfair here, okay? Maybe more than a lot unfair with the Devil on the bottom of the deck here. The Devil's in the details, right? Pile number 2. But, you know, somebody here trying to... Also, I feel like you guys could have... Maybe you were showing a lot of effort in this person, to this person, or trying to reach out to them, or trying to make a plan with them, or trying to, you know, do something like that, okay? Pile number 2, but, you know, whether it was like a text message, like, hey, you know, I'm getting this energy of someone who's kind of like texting someone or kind of reaching out to someone, but the other person isn't really responding, or is very, very slow to respond, okay? And, you know, the Page of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, like, I feel you guys have dialed down that energy a little bit with the Page of Pentacles here. Like, you know, you're open, but you're not maybe reaching out as much to this person, or you're kind of, you know, you're kind of easing up a little bit, because I feel like some of you might have thought, oh, did I put too much energy into this situation? Or did I, you know, do too much in this situation, is kind of what I feel. And yeah, and also if the opposite is true, they may fear they put too much into this situation, or that you really weren't totally clear with where you were at or what you wanted at one point as well here. Okay, so there's some questions here about what's really going on, pile number 2. What's really going on here? And who's doing what to who? I feel like could be a question here as well, okay? Because in the tarot, the Seven of Swords is the Lord of unstable effort, you know? And so it looks like, you know, he's kind of walking across a tightrope, and he's really unbalanced, and he's about to kind of fall over, okay? It's like, slow down, you're doing too much, right? With the Seven of Swords. And maybe that's something that you guys have thought about too. Like, I'm not going to continue to, you know, offer all this or do all these things when, like, I'm not being appreciated, or when, you know, someone doesn't really respect me for what I'm doing here, okay? So, and I feel like maybe some of you have thought to yourself, like, what am I doing here actually? You know, and it seems like my efforts are not really, they're kind of going to the wayside, is what I feel, okay? And, you know, so I do think that this person feels that, you know, you have gone from being like really active in the connection, or being very connected, or being very responsive, or, you know, all of that, to kind of being a little bit more on the fringes right now, pile number 2, okay? And ironically, I feel like this shift in you, or this change in you, kind of makes this person wonder if there's maybe something else going on, or if you have something else going on, or, you know, there's some questions about, what are we here? You know, like, what are we? Are we together? Are we, you know, are we, what is the purpose, okay? With the Page of Pentacles offering his pentacle to the Seven of Swords, it's like, you know, is this even worth it? And like, what are we? I also feel like this person wants to, whatever they have going on, I feel like this person is kind of taking shortcuts and embellishing and taking shortcuts so that they can come see you, or so they can be around you, or so that they can spend time with you. And I feel like they know that they haven't been spending enough time, or I feel like they know that they haven't exactly put in the effort that they need to. So now I feel like they're trying to kind of like clean up the pieces a bit here with the Page of Pentacles, but with the Seven of Swords, we're a little uncertain and things are messy, okay? Here we have the Queen of Swords and the Devil. So, you know, it's like, F you, you know? And here, what I see here is with the Queen of Swords calling the Devil out. But more importantly than that, I see the Queen of Swords with the Three of Cups. And this is the energy of someone stopping someone from having a good time, okay? It's like, I want to have a good time, or I want to be, you know, I want to do what I want to do. I don't really want to be accountable to anybody else, right? With the Devil. And then the Queen of Swords popping in and ruining someone's good time, or putting some boundaries down, or putting some rules down or something. This person could have a fear about that, a fear of someone being in control, or a fear that someone's going to like lord their power over them, or a fear that somebody is going to stop them from having a good time, and that it's going to be really heavy, okay? Because I feel like this person could have had some heavier experiences in relationship. It's like they want someone to care for them and be there for them, but they also want the freedom to kind of go where they want or do what they want. And, you know, the Page of Pentacles with the Seven of Swords is really kind of giving off a friends with benefits type of a vibe. And, you know, it's like, I feel like their energy is that they still want to connect with you, or they still want to be around you, you know, and they're still trying to wrangle and jangle something up here with the Seven of Swords. But how are you, you know, how are you going to respond to that? I feel like is something that they're wondering, right? And the Seven of Swords can also kind of be a magic card, because the reading is called Baby It's Magic. So it's like, you know, what can I pull off here, or what can I do here to kind of bring pile number two, you know, back to the fray, or to let pile number two let me come over again, because I'm getting this energy of like someone coming over, or something like that, okay? Spirit's also talking to me something about bread, or somebody making bread, or just bread in general, all right? But maybe bread is a reference to money. But let's go ahead and see what else we have here. We have evolution and birthing the new. Yeah, I was talking about a parent-child type of an energy, and here we have a child and evolution and birthing the new, okay? And I also feel like this person could be wanting to, you know, keep something going here with you, pile number two, like keep it going. They want to keep it going. And they know that if they keep going with you, that, you know, it's, you know, there's a difference in a relationship or getting to know someone when you're building towards something and you're birthing something new versus kind of going backwards. Do you know what I mean? With the Page of Pentacles and Seven of Swords, I feel like it's kind of going backwards a little bit, okay? And we have regret and repression. Okay, I do feel like this person is regretting if they didn't, you know, if they weren't there when you were there trying to get to know them, or trying to get to talk to them, or trying to this. I feel like they do regret that. They know that they should have been better in that situation. And I feel like they also think with this Page of Pentacles that if they try to talk to you, or if they try to put something out there, or maybe like try to be a friend to you that you're not really, with the Seven of Swords, you're gonna just be like, yeah, whatever. Like you might just like toss them to the side is what I'm kind of getting, pile number 2. All right. And we have messages in dreams. So this person trying to bring you a message in your dream, maybe you guys have been having dreams about them, or maybe they reach out to you and say, hey, I had a dream about you or something like that. But there is a regret here. There's a regret that somebody didn't treat someone better, okay? And a regret that somebody resisted, you know, kind of going into something new here, okay? And I'm also getting the energy of someone who wanted to have kids or someone who has a child or something like that too, all right? And maybe another person didn't want to have kids, and now this person's regretting that choice. Maybe you guys had a conversation with the Seven of Swords that kind of went the wrong way, okay? And I also feel like this person is saying, pile number 2, like, are you changing your mind about something or some type of a decision is what they want to know. Oh, wow. We have the Seven of Swords and we have I like boys and girls, a same-sex crush, okay? So that's coming through, pile number 2. And for those of you LGBTQ, hey now, it's showing up here. And also somebody in this pile may be bisexual as well. And this person wondering, like, you know, also I feel like this person is saying, am I too boring for you? All right. Or is there someone else that has caught your attention? Was I too late? You know? And I feel like you were sending this person messages like, hey, how are you? Or whatever, whatever. And I feel like this person wasn't really responding. Now they're regretting that. And now they're wondering if they did, you know, say something, or if they did put more energy, you know, is there other people that you're talking to or other people that you're interested in? Or, especially for those of you that are bisexual, are there other people that you're talking to? Like if you're a woman and you like other women and men, like, you know, I feel like this person thinks they may be too boring for you, or they may be kind of basic compared to you, pile number 2. So tell me what you think about that. You know, it's like I should have, you know, paid attention when the Queen of Pentacles was trying to talk to me instead of just, you know, acting like an idiot is kind of what I feel here. We have the 9th house and seeking. Okay, so this person really seeking an adventure, seeking something beyond what they've been doing before. Okay, and I do feel like this person has kind of flipped their script here and is trying to make an overture. I'm also getting someone that has like a softer voice, or somebody that talks with a softer voice. It could be them or it could be you. I feel like there's a masculine here who has like a softer voice, okay? And I do feel like, sometimes this person thinks that people think that means that they're not interested, because they can be like very laid back or very chill at times. And I feel like maybe they think that you got bored and started looking at other options, okay? And the interesting thing is I think this person has been seeking someone like you, pile number 2, okay? But I feel like sometimes this person gets a little bit lazy, or they're not maybe quick enough on the uptake here. We have the 7th house, which is the house of marriage and relationships in astrology. Okay, we have 9 and 7, 79 or 9-7. We could have a Virgo here, born on September 7th, or a Cancer born on 7-9. Okay, July 9th. I'm just seeing those 2 numbers now. And we could also have Sagittarius energy here, or Libra as well, along with Capricorn, Cancer. Now, this person regretting the way that they related to you, okay? And the way that they acted, and they know things should have been more equal, because I do feel there is a romantic energy towards you, okay? And I do feel like they would like to see if there's potential there with the Page of Pentacles, okay? But the Seven of Swords isn't really interested in that. The Seven of Swords is like, you know, I got like 5 other irons in the fire type of thing, okay? So I feel they may be a little bit intimidated by the thought of that. Pile number 2, is that true? Okay. The 7th house having to do with partners and companionships and, you know, finding like a best friend in your partner. And I feel like that's what you guys are. You know, if someone has your attention and you're committed to them, I feel like you guys could be like ride or die type of people, or you like, you know, you feel like it's like you're a best friend or something like that to your partner and to the people in your life that you care about. All right. But I feel like you guys are like, yeah, I already put a bunch of effort into that though. And that person wasn't really, you know, it didn't seem like they were really seeking to change. It didn't seem like they were really seeking any evolution or change in their life. And again, they're regretting the way that they were relating to you, I feel here. Okay. And with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like they're saying, can I have another shot? And we have isolation here. Okay. And, this person has been feeling kind of lonely, and they can feel the chill in the air. For those of you that have been pulling back some effort, I do feel like this person can kind of feel the chill in the air, if you know what I mean. And I also feel like their world, if you stop talking to them, or maybe you just didn't really talk to them as much, pile number 2, I do feel their world has been shrinking, and I do feel like this person feels alone at times. And I do feel like this person maybe took for granted a fact that you would kind of like be there, okay? And yeah. So I also feel like with isolation and messages, this person's kind of wondering if they got you alone, and if they had your full attention, would they be able to kind of impress upon you the way that, you know, the way that they truly feel, or the way that they've kind of changed, I feel like here as well. We have the Starfish. Wow. You guys super special here. Pile number 2. Okay. Something very, very unique about you. And, you know, this person feeling like gray, like a pukey gray next to you, who's a starfish. All right. And the 7 of Swords in the tarot is Moon in Aquarius. When I see the starfish, it makes me think of the star card in Aquarius. So we could have some Aquarian energy in this pile too. And I feel like you guys are like, you know, when I care about someone, I'm there for them. But if that's not the way that they want to treat me, then I'm out, because my time and effort and energy is valuable, says the Queen of Pentacles, okay? And I also feel like some of you may have air in your chart, and you may get distracted really easily at times too. And for some reason though, I feel like you gave this person a lot of attention, maybe more than you would to other people. Do you know what I'm saying, pile number 2? However, I think now you're like in this flow of like, hey, I'm checking out all my options, and I feel like you're looking good and they're looking a little bit, you know, they're wondering if you are with anyone else or if you're talking to other people, is what I feel here. We have love. Oh my God. Pile number 2. Wow. Okay now. And, this card always reminds me of rose quartz. I'm seeing the letter H here. All right. And I feel like the word I'm seeing like his love. And I feel like for those of you that really wanted this person, or their love was very, very important to you, the love of this person was very important to you. And, you know, I think that this person really misses that. Okay. And they're talking about their love for you, which is really interesting. Also, this card is very romantic. It's very, very romantic, which I feel like this person is having romantic feelings towards you, pile number 2, or they have had romantic feelings towards you. But I have to tell you, the Four of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Page of Swords, or Page of Pentacles and Seven of Swords isn't the most romantic type of an energy. And I think it's like a regret that this person has. Like they were repressing their love, or they were repressing their feelings. I feel like pile number 2, okay? Interesting. And we have, oh, wow, the Ace of Wands. So cool, because pile number 1 had the Ace of Swords, okay? So we see the Ace of Wands being offered to this beautiful love, you know, and, you know, it's very forward. The Ace of Swords or the Ace of Wands is very bold, and it's very forward. And I feel like where you guys have had your attention on other things, or you've been, you know, out there kind of, you know, exploring new realities, pile number 2 is kind of what I'm getting here. I feel like this person has been, you know, kind of languishing in their memories or thinking fondly. This is also like a bold love, you know, and a courageous love, or a bold love, or a declaration of some type of love, okay? And I feel like romantic love and also sexual love with the Ace of Wands, okay? And maybe sometimes you thought that this connection was purely like a friends with benefits, or purely like a sexual connection. And maybe it's like, well, was there really anything else here? And, but I do feel like with this love card coming through, and look at the heart here with the baby in it, and birthing the new, and seeking love, and seeking relating with you, regretting what happened, thinking about, you know, the messages that they should have sent, but they didn't, with this isolation card. And like I said in the beginning of the reading, they may suffer at times maybe from depression or some mental health things. I mean, I feel like ever since COVID, you know, ever since 2020, like everyone has been in that zone, okay? And I feel like you guys are coming out of your shell, pile number 2, okay? And really like looking good, or really feeling good about yourself, and getting back into your usual, you know, flirtatious, fun self, okay? So I feel like it's ignited something in this person with the Ace of Wands. But that is what I am getting. Let's see if there's one more card here for pile. What does this person want pile number 2 to know, please? Let's get one more card, and then we'll take it to your 18+ Vimeo reading, which you can find the link below in my description box, okay? Let's get one more message from this person to pile number 2, please. One more. The Queen of Wands. Yeah, you know, you're hot, hot, hot. And, you know, here they are, 5 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, feeling like crap. And here you are, the Queen of Wands, looking like a hero, or heroine, or hero, while they look like a 0. Okay. Pile number 2. What you got going on over there? You guys are looking good, feeling good, being hot. And, you know, the Queen of Wands is very proud. She's like, damn right, I'm hot, you know? And the Queen of Wands in the tarot is an Aries, but I often think of Leo when I see her. But look at that wand in the Ace of Wand, and then the wand. Look at the wand in the Queen's hand there. This person is saying, my wand belongs to you, or, you know, I want my wand to be with you, pile number 2, okay? You're the master of my wand, all right, with the Queen of Wands here. And yeah, this person just saying, and look at the difference, right? I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is great, but talking about that parent-child kind of energy is not the most hot type of energy. Do you know what I'm saying, pile number 2? It's not great. And I feel like this person maybe wasn't really noticing you, or wasn't really seeing you, pile number 2, before. But here's some glow-up action here with the Queen of Wands, and I do feel like this person sees you now, okay? Or they see you now, and I feel like they know on some level that they, you know, were like a participant, and maybe making you feel not that great about yourself because the way that they were acting, all right? And I feel like you guys just won't stand for that anymore, because you're like, you know what? I've got my pride. I've got my dignity. I've got my loyalty to myself, and I'm not going to stand for certain things like that in my life, okay? And I do think that energy is like really hitting this person pretty strong right now, pile number 2, okay? So that is what I am getting for you, my lovelies. And I'd love to see you on the extended reading if you feel so inclined. And oh my God, it just sounded like a dog was howling really loudly there. Like a wolf howl or a wolf whistle or something like that. Pile number 2, okay? Anyway, it was just a noise that I heard coming from outside. I don't know if you guys heard it, but anyway, pile number 2, that is what I'm getting for you. If you enjoyed your reading, you can always show me a little love by leaving me a tip. There's, in my description box, there's a little tip jar. Thank you so much for being here. I love all your comments. I read all of them, pile number 2. Take care, my darlings. Let's move on to pile number 3, okay. Do it to it. Okay, then. Let's just clear the energy a bit here. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the blue tea light, and today's reading is called Baby It's Magic, Their Energy Towards You. And for those of you that would like to continue on to the extended reading, I will have an 18+ extended reading. If you'd like to join me there, there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below. Thank you so much, pile number 2, or pile number 3. Why do I can't? Thank you so much, pile number 3. Maybe some of you are joining from pile number 2, coming over to pile number 3. But let's go ahead and do it, okay? It's 12:44 right now, 244. Okay, that just seems like, I like numbers. I don't know if you guys do, but there's so much magic in numbers, okay? And let's go ahead and get into it. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the energy of pile number 3, who comes here today seeking your guidance. Thank you for allowing me to be the medium in the channel between yourself and pile number 3. All right, Spirit is talking to me about bunny ears, or somebody giving somebody bunny ears in a picture. Do you know when people do that with their fingers? Or maybe you guys have been seeing a lot of rabbits lately, or you have some cute, you know how people will have like, they'll wear it with like a costume, like they'll wear like bunny ears, or they'll wear like cat ears or something like that. Okay, maybe you guys like that type of thing, or you like costumes, or maybe Halloween's your favorite holiday, okay, pile number 3. Okay, yeah, I feel like somebody in this pile dressed up like as like with cat whiskers or something like that for Halloween in a super cute outfit. What else for pile number 3, Spirit? Okay, let's see. All right. Spirit's showing me like chimpanzees, apes, gorillas, things like that, and monkeys talking to me about like maybe some of you studying that, or studying how they were similar to humans. Maybe some of you studying like evolution or something like that, or maybe learning about that in school, or watching a documentary on that. Anyway, and how they're similar to humans. Spirit is just showing me that energy. Maybe we have some animal lovers or animal activists in this pile number 3. Let's go ahead and see, because Spirit's showing me like Jane Goodall and how she was always with the chimpanzees and all of that. Anyway, do you guys remember Steve Irwin? And wasn't he Australian or something? Anyway, he was really good with animals, and he was always on those TV shows. And I think he actually passed away while he was working with animals or doing something with animals. Anyway, he worked with alligators, I think, at times. Pile number 3, why am I going down this path? I do not know. Spirit's leading me. And let's see, anything else for channeled messages for pile number 3? Okay, I just heard exception to the rule. So maybe you guys have been studying something or learning something recently, or maybe you're just the exception to the rule, pile number 3. Let's see, anything else? Okay, I just heard twin souls. So maybe some of you feel like, oh, there's the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck, okay? Maybe some of you feel like, yeah, me and this person are like twin souls, or we have that type of energy, or there's some psychic connection here, okay? But let's go ahead and see what is their energy towards you. We have the Emperor, okay? We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Four of Pentacles. Wow, it's time to get rowdy, right? This Four of Pentacles is looking real rowdy. He is, you know, what's the word when you say like someone's hovering over you, or when someone is, I don't know. Anyway, I can't think of the word right now. And here's the King of Wands. Wow. Okay. Pile number 3. What is going on, my friends? Okay, this person's like, I've been watching you, okay, with the Emperor, and I've been looking at you for a while now. I feel like this person is saying, and I feel like they're saying, come on now, like, you notice me noticing you type of energy. And with the Emperor, we could have Aries here. We could also have Sagittarius with the King of Wands showing up in this reading too. And we have 2 4s here as well, so 4-4. But I feel like this person's like, you don't even know how much I am like, you know, you don't even know how much I want you, or you don't even know how much I'm actually like, you know, kind of gunning for you is what I feel like this person is saying. Like, you know, they're definitely gunning for you, and you may not even realize it, pile number 3, just how much this person is, I think some of you have been a little bit oblivious maybe to the energy around you lately. Some of you may have been very focused on your goals or your money, or, you know, maintaining the stability in your life, okay? And I feel like this person's like, I'm trying to like show you like I have my life together. I'm trying to show you that, impress you, I feel like, with maybe with money or work or what they do for a living. And they're trying to come across as super confident, I feel like, okay? And I feel like this person is also saying like, you know what you're doing to me, you know? I'm just, this King of Wands is giving me this energy of, don't act like you don't know. You know what you do to me, okay? And with the Four of Pentacles, I feel like this person is saying, you know, every day that goes by, you know, is another day that you and I could be together, like laying it down hardcore, okay? And hardcore to the brain, pile number 3. Anyway, yeah, I feel like this person's also saying, see all the different things that I am doing and working on, and still I think about you all the time. Still I wonder what you're up to. Still I'm wondering about what's up with that body with the King of Wands here. Still I'm, you know, wondering what the dealie is, okay? I feel like this person is saying like, still they're hanging around trying to prove themselves to you, okay? And I feel like you guys are like, okay, all right, well, that's nice, but that don't impress me much, as Shania Twain would say, pile number 3, that don't impress me much, okay? And I feel like this person's saying, come on now, like, you know that I got it bad. You can tell that I'm trying to impress you. You can tell that I've been, you know, trying to get your attention, okay? For some of you, I'm just getting an energy of a work thing going on here too, okay? And some of you guys could be kind of pissed off because you've been working really hard and you've been saving money up for a particular goal, or you've been working really hard, but a boss or somebody who is in your work life is breathing down your neck, or is trying to constantly give you advice, or, you know, is while you're busy or while you're trying to do things. And I feel like you guys have, you know, I feel like you guys have been very patient in the past, but lately I feel like you guys are like, no way, you know, I'm putting my foot down, you know, and I'm doing things my way. Okay. And, yeah, I just feel like you guys are kind of missing the point a little bit with this person, or they feel you're missing the point with them, because they're like, can't you see all the effort I'm putting in? Or can't you see everything that I've been doing, or everything I've been trying? And you guys are like, what effort? Or what? Like, you know, what do you mean? And this person's like, you know, yes, this person could have multiple jobs, or they could have multiple things in the works right now. But they're like, still, I find the time to try. I still find the time to think about you all the time. I still find the time to like want to, you know, pursue you. I feel like this person is saying, all right. And with the King of Wands, you know, they're feeling their energy is very passionate to you. With the Four of Pentacles, it's an energy of, I want to prove myself to you, that I'm passionate towards you. And with the Emperor, that they're a dynamic person and they don't give up on things easily, okay? And that no matter, like, you know, what you do or say, I feel like this person's like, I'm not giving up, okay? And I don't know. How do you guys feel about that, pile number 3? Let's see what else we have here. We have Madonna and Mothering. We have blue. Wow. And you guys have the blue tea light anyway. And the Seven of Pentacles is all about making things grow, or finding a better way, or a better way so that things can grow, to set ourselves up for success. Okay. And the Four of Pentacles talks about, you know, the rewards of that, and just, you know, also stabilizing our position with someone, and making sure that, you know, making sure that the other person knows that we're on board, or that we're sticking around, or that we care. Okay. So I feel like this person has this energy towards you. They're hot on your tail with the Emperor, I feel like here. And with the King of Wands, they're definitely trying to get your attention. All right. And, with this blue, Madonna and Mothering, also, this is very yang energy. This is very masculine energy. This is somebody who wears like brute cologne, and kind of, you know, like someone who's hairy, or somebody who wears a lot of cologne, or somebody who has a lot of testosterone is what I'm getting. Apologies to those of you watching this pile who don't like men. Maybe, I don't know, maybe try another pile or something, but I do feel like this person is, you know, very, very revved up, and not really wanting to give up. Okay. And, even if things take time, with the Seven of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, even if things take time, I feel like this person is trying to pursue you here. Okay. And I do feel like this person likes to chase, okay? Pile number 3, I do think this person enjoys, you know, that chase. And I feel like you guys could definitely be giving it to this person, okay? And here you guys are, and their energy towards you here with this blue is, you know, they see you as a very serene figure here. Pile number 2 or pile number 3 is a very like serene figure, or somebody who would be a great mother someday, or someone who's very dedicated. Also that, you know, and I don't just like to give like, anyway, I'm not going to go off on the whole gender thing right now, pile number 3, but you guys know what I mean. I try to make my readings applicable to everyone, but I have to kind of go where the energy is going here. So I do kind of feel this like traditional energy with Mother and Mothering and Madonna and the Emperor. That gives me Empress and Emperor type of vibes. And I was mentioning like that twin souls type of energy in the beginning. Okay. And Yeah. I also just got the message, I'm fresh out of energy for this. So maybe you guys have been fresh out of energy for things because you've been working so hard on things, or you've been trying so hard and it just seems like it's not good enough, or that people aren't really noticing your efforts at times. And that could be at work, or that could be with friends or with family, but I am kind of getting that energy coming through here too. And so I'm hearing that I just don't have the energy for this anymore. Like maybe you're saying, I don't have the energy to kind of play games, like put it on the line or don't put it at all. We have memories and nostalgia. Okay, so this person really thinking about some days that they spent with you. Okay, and with the Four of Pentacles wanting, and the Seven of Pentacles wanting those days to last. Like sometimes we talk to someone or we spend time with someone and we kind of want time to stop, you know, and we always kind of want to remember those moments. So I am feeling that here too. And maybe you guys have been having a lot of memories and nostalgia recently too, okay? And there could also be, for those of you, there could also be something with someone's mother here, actually having a lot of memories or nostalgia for someone as well here too, pile number 3. I just have to say that. We have distance, retreat, or timeout. So this person is feeling, I think they feel that you're kind of putting up a wall to them in a way, pile number 3, okay? And they're like, see, I'm trying to show you that I'm sticking around, or that I'm here, or that I want you, or I'm trying to lay a foundation here with you. I feel like with the Four of Pentacles, but they're saying you keep putting distance in between us, okay? There has to be a reason for that, pile number 3. What's the reason, right? We have the Eight of Swords, and we have bird in a cage, illusions, and ignorance is bliss, right? And, you know, I think there was a time when you, pile number 3, when you would trust whatever someone was saying to you or whatever they had to say to you, okay? And you maybe gave someone a lot of authority over you, or you gave someone, or maybe you just were not wanting to see some of this person's more egotistical or qualities about them that weren't that great. And there may be a tendency to kind of put people on pedestals. And I feel like some of you have been trying to distance yourself from that tendency, okay? But I feel like this person is still like wanting or demanding your attention in a way. And this person may really like or need attention, okay, at times. And also I feel like this person is saying like some of the things that you say or some of the things that you talk about are really funny, or maybe they find like certain things that you do are kind of silly or funny. I mean, I hope it's all in good jest. I hope it's all in a good way, pile number 3, that they're saying that. But I do think they find you kind of like innocent or funny at times, pile number 3. And I think they kind of like that about you in a way, like that you're, you know, like some of you here coming through as being pretty like pure or innocent in a way. And this person like, yeah, I'd like to, you know, get a hold of that type of thing, okay? And interesting energy, pile number 3. We have Virgo here. So, you know, it's like I've done enough for these people, or I've done too much already, and if they don't appreciate me, then I'm just gonna go and mind my own business here, okay? And we could have Virgo in this situation for sure. And when I mentioned that energy of being pure, refined, all right, perfectionist, these types of things, I also feel like this person thinks that you're very clean, that you smell very good. And look at the blue shirt here too, the light blue shirt. Some of you may look really good in blue, or they may look really good in blue, but somebody's rocking the blue big time. And also someone here may be into like natural medicine or herbology or plant medicine, or have like a green thumb, or into like natural healing methods and things like that, okay? And yeah, so I feel like, you know, I just heard, yes, I am, but people don't always appreciate my work, okay? So pile number 3, does that come up for you at times? But I feel like this person really admires this about you, or thinks that you're very pure in that way. Pile number 3, I hope they're not making fun of you in any kind of a way, or saying that you're naive about something, because I do not get that energy from you guys at all. And if people have treated you that way in the past, I don't think you guys are willing to put up with that in any type of a manner, okay? And we have here Mars in action. Okay, so this person drowning in memories or nostalgia, thinking about, you know, the times that you guys had, or times that, you know, days that maybe seem to go on, or just, you know, having memories. I also feel like something like this person thinking about if you had a particularly hot moment with this person, or there was just this connection, between you two, and you had a hot moment together. I feel like this person is thinking about that too. All right, some of you here may have Mars in Virgo, or someone here could have Mars in Virgo, but this Mars energy of having desire and being impulsive, and with this Emperor and King of Wands, yeah, the Mars energy, having desire, being impulsive, wanting to shake things up, having a thirst for excitement, and being impatient at times, okay? So this person's like, come on, come on, come on, you know, or being a little impatient, and talking about somebody's sex drive as well too, okay? And maybe, I feel like some people here with this Virgo energy, some people may be having ways that to help people with their sex drive, or to help people with their testosterone, or maybe someone having information about that, okay, as well here. But, you know, a real fire and a real passion, and taking a lot of action, I feel like this person seeing you as kind of a fireball at times too, maybe in the bedroom, pile number 3, all right, thinking like you're a very sweet person, or you're a very nice person, but you're also like a firecracker in the bedroom. We have here creativity, okay? And I feel like you guys being very focused on your dreams, your goals, the things that you're working on, saving money, maybe planning to get away from some job or some place that you've been staying or living, trying to make changes with that, okay? I feel like you guys have had a whole new, pile number 3, I feel like you guys have come across a whole new way to kind of like see your life and to put things into motion here, okay? And I feel like this person thinks that they know you very well, or that they know how you respond in situations, or how you are, but I mean, how can they say that when A, they either don't know you that well, or B, you've changed so much since then, okay? So yeah, taking action on creative things here. And Cobra, yeah, there it is, the King of Wands and the King Cobra, okay? And look at this purity here, like she's wearing all white, she's in this white room, and this King of Wands, like, you know, licking his lips over here, and this Cobra, all right? And it's definitely an energy of like, there's a strong, strong, passionate desire, sexual energy here, especially with Mars. And I feel like this person trying to think about, you know, all the creative ways that they would like to make something happen with you in the bedroom. Okay, pile number 3, and we'll get more into that in the 18+ reading. But yeah, I feel like this person is saying pile number 3 doesn't even know how big of a cobra that I have for pile number 3. Pile number 3 is oblivious to it. Pile number 3 doesn't know like how much I even want them. And yeah, or pile 3 doesn't even know, you know, how much my cobra is on the rise here. Okay. I love the King of Wands with the cobra. And the 8 of Swords, I feel like for you guys, you're like, I'm confused, you know, with memories and distance here. Like, I'm a little confused, Natalie, because I thought that this situation, you know, was done for, or I thought that this person really wasn't, you know, I guess I didn't know that this person was so into me or was so this type of thing. And maybe sometimes you guys don't always know. I mean, a lot of people sometimes are a little bit like clueless when someone else wants them or someone else likes them. And Virgo energy can sometimes be like that too, because there's a tendency with the 7 of Pentacles to get very focused on something and to just keep working on it and not really let up, especially with the Mars and Virgo energy. All right. And yeah, so anyway, I feel like with this blue coming over this Emperor, I feel like this person's like, you know, you're basically everywhere, or your energy is all around me, or I have a lot of, you know, memories of you. And maybe even wishing for more time together in some cases, pile number 3, okay? But for those of you that just kind of met someone and you're trying to gauge their energy towards you, they think that you're like super sweet or innocent in some type of way, and they're trying to come at you with a lot of testosterone, or trying to come at you with the King Cobra, okay? With a lot of action and a lot of creativity. And yeah, so, and I feel like with the Emperor and the King of Wands, they're like, I'm not gonna let up. You know, they don't really want to let up on this. We have healing. So this is you guys. I feel like you guys are, and for some of you, maybe you're like, you know what? I'm in a phase of my life. I feel like some of you were very, very like, you were all into this King Cobra, King of Wands type of energy. And then I feel like some of you haven't been with anyone for a while with this 7 of Pentacles, or you haven't been physical with someone for a while. And, you know, there could be some aggressive memories attached to that as well, pile number 3, or I just feel some of you haven't been showing maybe the greatest interest in a kind of like sexual connection, or maybe you've been kind of distancing yourself from some of those memories from the past that have come up for you. Okay, pile number 3. And especially like maybe in the last couple of years, I feel like primarily your focus being on your health and your healing and nurturing yourself, okay? But there still is a part of you that I feel here is like very, very passionate. It's 111 in your reading right now, pile number 3, so 111 energy. There's a part of you that is still very, very passionate and, you know, has that desire nature towards you, towards life, and that would really like to jump into something like that. And there could be somebody that, you know, you'd like to have some type of, maybe they're attractive to you. I mean, with the Emperor and the King of Wands, it's a little hard not to be attracted, especially when this person's kind of pulling out all the stops here. But there may be some practical factors with the 4 of Pentacles and distance that are going to cause you to have to be kind of creative with the way you go about things here, if you are to go about things, okay? And some of you may be, you know, in a long distance connection, or, you know, there's just some practical things that we have to work out here to kind of close the gap, okay? And I feel like this person's trying to close the gap with you, pile number 3. They're trying to close in on the gap. But I mean, at the same time, I feel like some of you, as, you know, wild as maybe you could be at times in your life, I feel like lately it really hasn't been your main focus, okay? So this person's trying hard though. I feel like with the King of Wands and the Emperor, I do feel like this person wants to try hard or got their eyes set on you. Look at that King Cobra, right? Got their eyes set on you like that. Fire energy coming through, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Virgo here, okay? Ooh, pile number 3. Hey now, what is up with the devil, okay? What is going on? And I feel like some of you here have just been like, you know, I don't really want to get into a big old, you know, production with someone where I have to, you know, sexually be with someone every day, or where I feel obligated to kind of like be with someone or to satisfy someone or to take care of them all the time. Maybe some of you were in relationships like that in the past where you felt trapped or you felt like you were not respected, okay? That as much as you did for this person, as much as you did around the house, as much as you did for this person or for your life with people in the past in general, they still held themselves to be higher than you, or they still acted like you were, you know, beneath them, or they tried to strip your power from you, pile number 3, okay? And, you know, magic, the reading of this title is Baby It's Magic. You know, magic can go either way. You know, magic is sometimes like going towards the thing, like we feel magically like pulled in to someone, and against our better judgment, we feel like, oh my God, you know, like feeling really magnetic towards someone. But, you know, maybe sometimes on the other end, knowing that, you know, it's not maybe the best thing for us right now, okay? With the 7 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles here, I feel like this person is not giving up. I feel like I feel like you guys could have been with someone in your past who, you know, like to lord their power over you, or made you feel like what you were doing wasn't good enough, or, you know, said that the things that you were going to do weren't ever going to work out to anything for you. Some of this may have been with a father figure or a boss or an ex from your past, okay? Because I feel like you guys work really hard and you really, really care about what you do, and you are very good at what you do, okay? And I do feel like there's a King of Wands who's trying to get your attention. However, I feel like this person may kind of remind you of someone from your past. And I feel like that's why you're hesitant or holding back, because you're like, I don't know, you know, I've been here before. I've been here, you know, I've had people woo-woo their magic over me, and then I've fallen for them, and then all this stuff, and I don't know, Natalie, okay? So I feel some of you are saying that, and because of someone in your past, okay? And some of you here may be healers as well, with the things that you can do. I would just say, pile number 3, that, you know, this person is trying to prove themselves to you. I do think they're trying to flirt with you. I do think they're trying to close the distance with you and find a creative way to talk to you and to get to know you, okay? But the thing is, pile number 3, is I do think to a certain extent, this person is working against your past, or working against some of the things that happened to you in your past, okay? And they may not fully understand like how long, we have healing and the devil, how long it has taken you to get to a point where you don't let these people that are trying to control you or hurt you kind of take you over. Do you know what I'm saying, pile number 3? And maybe in the past you were very innocent towards people with this 8 of Swords, or you wanted to see the best in people here, okay? With this bird in a cage, right? Bird in a cage is definitely a devil issue, and ignorance is bliss, okay? And feeling like, you know, somebody revealed their true colors with a cobra, or someone who was a snake to you in a way that was very troubling, okay? And I do think you guys have some distance from this experience, but you also have the memories. And I feel here with this blue energy, you're just trying to take care of yourself and heal yourself, all right? And express yourself too, as blue is associated with the throat chakra, okay? And you're coming through as a lot of blue. This person's coming through as a lot of red, you know? So blue and red, don't they make purple when they come together, which is this creativity. And purple is also the color of Jupiter and spirituality. So I do feel like there is something like that going on here, but I also feel like there's a past that you are healing from still, pile number 3. But there's still a part of you that feels very passionate and has a strong, you know, drive to want to connect, all right? And maybe you're venturing out of that cave a little bit here now, pile number 3, and look what you run into, a King of Wands, okay? Who's trying to, you know, Four of Pentacles, who's trying to show up and get to know you and trying to, you know, the Four of Pentacles in the tarot is the Lord of earthly power. So they're trying to impress you. They're trying to show you, you know, what they can do, or trying to show you like, hey, I'm doing what it takes to kind of get your attention, or to have you like stick around. But I feel like for some of you, it's the past, okay, that has been challenging, all right, pile number 3. And I get that. I get it. You know, we're all healing, right, every single day. And I feel like some of you thinking, maybe, is this the best thing for me right now with this devil and healing? Like, am I just going to fall into like some trap again? Okay. So pile number 3, we'll address that in the extended reading, and we'll also get 18 plus in the extended reading. Let's go ahead and see. Let's get one card here for pile number 3. I feel like it took me a minute to crack the energy in your reading, pile number 3, because your situation, I feel like, is maybe a bit more complicated or different than maybe other people in some ways. But I feel like this King of Wands is quite persistent in pursuing you and isn't really going anywhere with the Four of Pentacles, okay, even if they are at a distance. And we have the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups that just came out. And then we have the 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So the 3 of Swords definitely talking about, you know, you guys having a very passionate and loving heart. But I also feel like people have, you know, used that against you and haven't been honest with you. Okay, maybe even like in a spiritual way either. Like things that you thought were blessed unions turning out to be, you know, something really hard lessons, okay? And with the 3 swords in the heart, you know, there could be up to 3 people that really, really hurt you, okay? Pile number 3, or 3 relationships that were very challenging for you. And as they say, you know, I think it's Rumi that says, where the wound is where the light comes in. And I'm seeing this light on the bottom of the 3 of Swords here, which is reminding me of that. Okay, pile number 3. So I feel like you guys are very wise in that way, and you know that, and that's something you're working through, okay? And we have the 10 of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups here. And, you know, so I do feel like, you know, I do feel like there's a revival for love for you guys. This is very nice energy, okay? And I feel like it's like you're saying hi to this person. They're like, hey, how are you? And also with the Ace of Cups, it's like in the 10 of Pentacles, there's a lot of potential, but let's not move too quickly. Do you know what I'm saying? Ace of Cups is talking about healing and that heart of yours that you've been working on healing. I feel like pile number 3, which I think you're going to see great results from with the 10 of Pentacles. But I would also just say, take things very slowly. Take things extremely slowly. And when it comes to your heart, okay? And, you know, when it comes to maybe like how far you go as well from like a sexual perspective, pile number 3, and how far you take that, especially in the beginning, maybe something that you guys want to think through too, as much as we have this Mars in action here. And, you know, I'm a huge advocate of do whatever you want, as long as you're feeling good and not hurting anyone and having a good time, go for it, okay? But I feel like for you guys, there's a need to be a little bit more controlled with the Ten of Pentacles. You know, when you're building up to something and you're just opening up your heart, it may be a time to move in a slower type of a fashion, okay? Especially for those of you coming out of a Three of Swords type of experience, okay? So that is what I am getting for you, my lovely pile number 3s, and I hope that that reading resonated for you. Love to see you in the extended reading. We will be getting 18 plus there. And for those of you that enjoy my readings and want to show me a little bit of love, I do have a tip jar on my channel in my description box. Thank you so much, pile number 3, and thank you everyone who joined your reading today. Take care.